Hello speed run fans, it's Racing393 for what is finally my final official attempt, number 4. I've enjoyed this competition. It's the first time I've participated and actually seen it all the way through to the end. It's surprising how much time it takes and how much time it takes up doing this, especially when you got, you know, normal stuff going on and other RC jobs and plans. But this is the final attempt. So from the previous attempt, if you watch the last video, we got to 47 miles an hour, which well, it's okay. Normal NIM battery. It was 4,300 milliamp hour, and the motor, a brushless motor, 54,000 kV. I think I kept saying 53 or something on that, and I did mention that it was a brushed motor. There's all this information, and I'm trying to get it out, but nothing's happening. Anyway, if you've watched all my videos, thank you very much. I would just like to take this point in the video to thank Phil very much for organising this event in 2025. Maybe there's a few things that could be improved, just in my opinion. I've got a feeling, I think one of the ones that, I don't know, maybe announce it sooner but don't have it running till later, because if you pick another kit, Tamiya one, and it's going to be whatever it might be, a front wheel drive car or four wheel drive buggy or one of those, you know, there's bound to be, you know, it's a kit that isn't supposed to go that quick. That's sort of the fun of it. There's no point, I don't know, suggesting something other than, you know, like an Armour or Relario or something. No, they're designed to go that fast, and they're quite expensive to buy in the first place. But if you announced it earlier, then people would have time to get that kit if they haven't got it. You could then perhaps justify having something a bit more special. I don't know. I think it doesn't matter. I mean, the Grasshopper is dirt cheap, and the Hornet. The Hornet's slightly more, but maybe that's the fun of it. So I'm not saying go out and suggest that you do like a speedrun car event in a speedrun car that's built for it. I think the goofiness of having something that's not actually meant to go that quick, but I would suggest, rather than just having that month before, having it a bit more, maybe 2 or 3 months, to allow people who perhaps haven't got quite the surplus dollar to go out and buy that kit. I think that might work. You won't, you know, this was announced in June, wasn't it? Was it June? Yeah. But if you announced it in something like May and a build up to it, I think it would gather momentum and more people would do it. I think that's the key. There are other speedrun competitions out there, and there's a good proportion of us that choose to go on Phil's speedrun challenge. So that's just an opinion, but I like to personally thank Phil for organising it for 2025. I've very much enjoyed it. I've enjoyed watching everyone else's videos, fails and successes. I say we learnt a lot. You can learn absolutely loads from the forum and watching videos, listening to people. Whether you follow that information or follow that advice, so that's down to the individual. I know that I could have made mine a lot quicker, a lot sooner, but I had a small goal of 50 miles an hour. There's many cars out there now at the time of recording that have gone way above 50. So yeah, that's yeah, so just going to thank Phil for that. Now going on to the run, this video will see a little bit of prep, not too much. There's a few screws that we've got to Loctite up, maybe go up a pinion. I think I can go one more tooth. I'm going to leave the axle slightly bent, but we're going to run a 2S. I've got a choice of 2S's. One's quite small, one's normal size. I'm hoping the normal size one will fit. At the point of recording, I don't know. So it won't. This intro will be longer than the other part of the video, unless I have masses of success and, you know, I end up doing 2 runs or something, and I don't know. But I've got another challenge ahead of me this week, and that, looking at this now as he gets his phone and doesn't look at the camera. You can't see this, but rain forecast in the UK. I mean, we have got some rain this afternoon. That doesn't matter because I'm not ready. Tomorrow, which is actually Friday, it's got 30% chance of rain. I don't know when that will be, but I mean, scooting forward, I'll be finished work by then, but I'm hoping to get it out on Saturday. The problem is we've got 80% chance rain Saturday, 80% chance Sunday, 70% Monday, and then we'll be back at work next week, and the cut-off's Thursday of next week of recording this. Hopefully this video will be next week, so that will be Thursday this week. Anyway, I'm sort of complicating it. So yeah, we have got, where I am, got the weather against us, so but we'll see. Let's get on to the video and get a few updates, and we'll see how we go from there. Okay, so let's get fixing, and well, what I'm going to use, do not forget Loctite. I'm going to Loctite these in first, repair that, and then we've got some modifications to do on the front. Possibly a pinion. I think should better go up one tooth, but I've got to check I've got it first. 19 is in there, so I don't know if I've got a 20. Anyway, let's get this done first. All done. Loctited the rear end. I'm not even see it. Can't see Loctite, but it's, you know, that shouldn't come loose. I've got to adjust the front, but I've added some more toe out, which is good. All the times I've been doing my speed runs, I've been using this battery. So 4,300 milliamp hours, a plasma HPI nickel metal hydride battery, NIMH. But what I will be using, and you'll see this again before we do the run, is a 2S 4200 55C 7.4 volt Overlander Sport Track. End of the day, it's the same size as this one, so if that fits, this fits. The main difference is more power, which is good. It's much lighter, and I've got the same gear in because I haven't got a 20. It's on a 19. Is it on an 18? It's on an 18. I haven't got a 20. I haven't got a 19 tooth pinion, I don't think. I can't remember what's on there now. Anyway, it's the same pinion. This is going in the car, and hopefully to bust that 50 mile an hour speed limit.
Well, that's my goal anyway. Yeah, so nothing else to do on the shell. I think we're ready to go, so I'm going to get this charged and then I'll see you for my final run. Exciting. Will it go over 50? Will it? I don't know. If I keep it in a straight line for longer, yes. But if it crashes and smashes, then it'll be on the channel. It won't be an official. Oh, but it'll be an official run, of course, but not. I won't email Phil if it hasn't beat 40. I always forget. Yeah, it's 47, isn't it? 47 mph. Right. There's nothing else to do other than to get down there. See you in a bit. So we're here for the final run, but we've had a bit of a hiccup. I just did a quick test run and it's already broken the shell and it's not really on. It's literally held on with some tape, but you have to excuse the dog. Same motor, 5,400.
Hang on, this was a waste of time. Let me just edit to what happened.
No!
Well, that was a waste of time. Everything fell apart. Oh, on a plus side, it was barely touching the throttle, really. Speed, you know, the speed meter come flying out, but we still recorded 41 miles an hour, unofficially, of course, so it wouldn't stand in any sort of competition. But it's definitely got the power there with this 2S. You just can't keep it down. I've got to work on it. I've got the weather and time running against me. So anyway, let's crack on.
Right, here we go. Let's see what we can do. Nothing, and we've got a bent axle. There goes a wheel. Right, well, it's knackered. I've lost like the 14mm hex. The wheel nut and the pin. I don't think I'm ever going to find that. Found the hex, which is the main thing. The pin and the nut, well, who never knows where that's gone. But right, don't know what to do now. But anyway, back to the shed. Well, that's that. Let's try to do it again now because of you. It's all your fault. So the final run, 5,400 kV, usual hobby wing. You can see it in there maybe. It's just a hobby wing. Let me just show you the battery. So 2S 4,200, 7.4 volt, 55C. We'll take it out at the end. Oh, that's it, it's game over. The wheels come off again, look. That's it. That's the end of, effectively, what is my speed run. It's broken the rear wheel. We've got to go and pick that wheel up now. Hang on. No satellites and a broken wheel and the end of my speed run challenge. 47 miles an hour. is really all I can achieve based on this. I'm not going to spend any more time on it. Well, here's the wheel. Come here, Sky. And it's just pulled the centre out of the wheel, look. You see that? So the centre's just ripped out. That's annoying because I can't even use it now. Sky, this way. Over here. Right, we've got it back, but we only did 39 miles an hour on that one, so that's that will be a wrap. So it's not going to be an official run. 39 miles an hour, broken wheel, we're finished. We'll see you next year. Bye for now. Well, I have fixed it. I put in some washers in there, and to be honest, it's probably better now. Which is a bit ironic, but I think that's going to call it a day. Yeah, there's not. They're not really that, but they're not. It's the wheels that buckled, not the axles. Well, the axle is slightly buckled in there, but yeah. But what do I do with it now? Don't know. Shall I sell it? One very used grasshopper with a load of spares. Anyway, that's a good night from me. 2025 Poor Boys RC Speedrun Challenge 2025. We're out. 2026. So this is the hopper that I've got. From the outset it looks fairly standard, but there are some things which I've done, which I'm going to take the shell off and show you now. I suppose one of the disadvantages of owning a hopper is it's sort of screwed down. Right, here we go. I'm a bit nervous actually. Right, onwards and upwards. So it was dead straight. You're not going to believe it. I lost that on the last time I did a speed run. Right, here we go. Let's see what we can do. Nothing. There goes a wheel. Oh. Oh. That's it, it's game over. The wheels come off again, look.